you can't build anything in the United States right now because there are way too many rules. And this is something that Nick Bagley at Michigan has written about, that liberals want to use government for their own social justice and other purposes, but they believe that legitimacy springs from procedures. And I think that what's happened is that we've lost sight of the need of governments to actually deliver concrete results. And you know that's particularly a bad problem in my state of California, where it's really, really hard to even build things that liberals want, like transmission lines and solar farms and offshore wind. And I think that part of the impulse towards more authoritarian government is that people are just fed up with, all the rule of law constraints on doing stuff. I mean, the one really worrisome country right now is El Salvador, where you had a really impossibly high murder rate.
Murder rate.
And then, Nayib Bukele gets elected. He basically jails most of the young male population of El Salvador. And then the crime rate drops by 90%.
I mean,
And
he's the most popular democratically elected leader in the world today.
yeah, yeah. And the thing that's really scary is that I don't see another Democratic leader in the rest of Latin America that's been that effective. The country that comes closest is Colombia, that really
Colombia,
did
yeah.
kind of get their violence problem at least a little bit under control, but it's out of control in Ecuador and Mexico and plenty of other places. And rule of law, democratic countries don't seem to be able to deal with this terribly well, and that's what I think fuels a demand for authoritarian government. I think we think about this wrong. It's not like some of these leaders wake up in the morning and say, well, I'm an authoritarian. That's my framework, and I'm going to be an authoritarian when I come to power. They think, I want to do something. And here are all these judges and courts and bureaucrats that are standing in my way, and I can't get done what the people elected me to do. And that's what leads to this authoritarian impulse to go around the rule of law. And I think that's one of the big challenges that liberal democracies are facing today.